Ladies, I am here tonight on this show. And tonight, we're going to talk about some news, and then we'll talk about Dynamite recap. Um, but the first thing we're going to talk about is Vince McMahon is now being sued for the hostile takeover. He's taking over the company ever since he came back. A member of I believe in Delaware, one of the shareholders is suing him for hostile takeover. That's what they're calling it. Overall, they removed about 5 members from the board of directors. I believe 3 he fired and replaced them with himself, with George Barrows, himself, and Michelle Wilson. And the other 2 resigned because they didn't like what was going on with the company, with Vince McMahon just forcing himself back into power. One of the ones that ended up resigning was the one that led the investigation all the way back in April when the sex allegations came up that he paid hush money over $19 million within the company's money to get these women to not say anything. So the shareholder, at least one of them, is not very happy and has decided to sue them over this, saying that it's kind of illegal, I guess, to do. I don't know. I mean, I don't get too much over the lawsuits. But what it is I believe in Delaware, a shareholder is suing him for his also hostile takeover and the fact that he's removed members of the board of directors. Overall 5, right? With taking firing 3 and the other 2 resigning. I think, like I said, I think it used to be 11 people. Now it's down to, I think, just Triple H, Nick Khan, Vince McMahon, and Michelle Wilson and George Barrows. It was only just like 5 people now, the board of directors. All people that are going to vote in favor of Vince McMahon, right? You got his Nick Khan's, like, that's his. I think he's a Vince McMahon guy. Obviously, Josh Barrows, Michelle Wilson, they're Vince McMahon guys. And then obviously Triple H, right? That's his son-in-law. So obviously Vince McMahon's gonna vote for himself. So he's surrounding himself with people that are gonna vote for him, and that's how he got voted back to being the executive chairman of the board once again by doing this. So people are not happy with him. But we'll see where this lawsuit goes. In the past, I believe there was a rumor that he said that if the shareholders would sue him, he would file for bankruptcy. I don't even know if I don't know the terms of law. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know if you can file for bankruptcy when your company is not having money problems. That makes me, what the hell's going on over there? But that was a rumor going around that if he would get sued by the shareholders, he would threaten to file for bankruptcy, and that I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't get it. And also a lot of people are saying that obviously that the company did not get sold to Saudi Arabia, but now a lot of people are saying that back in the day when UFC got sold to Adventures, nobody was saying anything. Everybody was denying it because the deal was not official. It was only done in principle. So that's why people were not allowed to confirm it within the company. Same thing with WCW back in the day when they got sold. They're saying, yeah, same thing. People were denying it because it was the deal was not official. It was only done in principle. And then once obviously it got done officially, then people started saying it. So a lot of people saying it could be possible. I mean, I know somebody did say the deal is not official, but it has been done in principle. And that's maybe why a lot of people think that the WWE has not made it official and has not confirmed the sale because it's just done in principle. So something to keep an eye on. Maybe perhaps it is true that they sell the company to Saudi Arabia. It's just that, I guess, from going to history with UFC, until it's official, you can't say anything. You can't confirm it. So something to keep an eye on. Maybe the company did sell, but it's only in principle. Until it's official, they can't confirm it, man. Something to keep an eye on in the next few days, I guess, or weeks. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're ready for the Dynamite preview, man. Thank God, man. A lot of this. Now we're ready to actually talk some wrestling here tonight on a freaking Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, with some Dynamite. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's pull out the review. Dynamite, January 11, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, from freaking and here we go again with these. Lately, they're not pulling the articles that I like. I don't get why. I like when it's word by word. So then I know some I'm not gonna name the YouTuber, but a big YouTuber missed a match today on his review. I saw. So that's why I like it, like literally go in order, so I don't miss anything. He missed a tag team match, the one I think with Lee Moriarty and Big Bill versus Hook and Jungle Boy. He flat out missed that match on his review, so I definitely do want to get a good article with it, literally like what happened, so I don't miss anything that happened on the freaking show. But let me try this one, man. So this one so far is accurate. Let me. All right, I'm gonna try this one. Hopefully, it's accurate. So I like doing order, like how it started and how it ended. John Moxley and Adam Page started the show, man. Adam Page finally gets cleared. Great match, man. Going back and forth, taking a bunch of headshots. At the end, freaking Adam Page wins it with a buckshot lariat. And then after the match, like John Moxley's laying down. The trainer comes in and he's asking, what happened? What happened? Now, it's a storyline, I'm guessing. That now he has a concussion. And even Adam Page looks kind of like freaked out as he's leaving the ring. So, I mean, I guess they're going with that now. Who knows if they'll drag that out now that, now Adam Page got revenge by now giving John Moxley a concussion. We'll see where they go for that. But great way to start the match. And then Adam Page is back and he wins the match, man. And then we get freaking Adam Cole is back, baby. Adam Cole announces his comeback, man. He comes in because I have some good news, I have some bad news. Because the good news is, I'm so happy with all the support you guys showing me over the last few months, even with the concussion. But I'm doing good now. And then he says, I have the bad news. Some people thought he was going to retire. Like, the bad news is not for me. It's for the people in the locker room because I'm officially back. Everybody started cheering. So it looks like he was presented as a babyface, which this whole time he's been a heel. I think the last time we saw him, he and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly beat the hell out of the Young Bucks, right? But now they're gonna have to throw that away probably because obviously Kyle O'Reilly's has had neck surgery and Bobby Fish not even in the company anymore. And it looks like the Elites are also baby faces right now. So yeah, they're probably gonna have to throw that away. But anyways, Adam Cole is back, man. Good to see him back, man. Good to see Adam Cole back. Then we get the tag team match, Hook and the Jungle Boy versus Big Bill and Egypt Moriarty. It was an okay match. It's probably maybe the most, it wasn't boring, but out of all the things that happened tonight, a lot of good stuff happened tonight. One of the matches were like, whatever. But still good. You freaking saw Hook the whole match. It's trying to suplex Big Bill. Eventually, he's able to probably go nuts. And they're at the end, freaking Jungle Boy and Hook win the damn match, man. Jungle Boy puts the submission hold on Lee Moriarty, and Lee Moriarty taps out, and that's how they win. So good stuff, man. Good stuff. I kind of want to see a Big Bill Hook one-on-one match. I want to see how they're gonna go up on it. I feel like they treat Hook more like a monster than Lee. I don't know. We'll see if they ever do that, man. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Then we get freaking an MJF promo, man. Obviously, either in Los Angeles or he starts making fun of all the actors, man. Some of their movies are like back in the 90s and 80s. He wasn't even born yet. They're all dinosaurs. And then he says, he talks about the promo last week where Bryan Danielson said, the reason I challenge you to an Iron Man match is because I don't think you can go all night long. And then he does another sex shock. Hey, man, ask your mother, your sister and your girlfriend. I could definitely go all night long. Another sex joke, man. I think he freaking called Kansashika Takahashi. I think it was only the last name. So his last name is Takashita, and he's like take a shit or something like that. He made fun of him like that with his name. So yeah, man. Then Bryan Danielson comes out. He runs away like a coward. Little, I'm like, dude, you're gonna pull a hamstring the way you're running right there, buddy. Leaves the ring, goes up the ramp, exits the stage. And then we got to remember the stipulation is Bryan Danielson has to win every match to win the number one contender slot. So the first match is Bryan Danielson versus Kansusha Takashita, I believe the name is. I don't know. I heard about this guy on Twitter. I think he legit signed with the company. He used to be in New Japan, and now he's officially in AEW. So hopefully they do some good stuff for him. It was a very good match, man. I think at one point they did something back out in the outside the ring, and Bryan Danielson messed up his leg. But I think he's okay, man. He kicked out of the freaking out of his finisher, man. He kicked out of his finisher, man. At the freaking then what's it called? The running knee strike, whatever it's called. He kicked out of it, and at the end, freaking he puts him in the submission hole, and Takashita passes out. I guess this is a good way to protect Takashita. You know, didn't get pinned and also didn't tap, just passed out, right? So at least he didn't tap or get pinned in this match. So try to get a good way to protect Takashita. Bryan Danielson wins the match. He's gonna win all these matches. It's like the Warlord thing they did last year, right? He's gonna win all the matches and eventually face MJF at Revolution. All right, so we got Juice Robinson challenges Darby Allin to a match on Rampage for the TNT Championship. All right, what's going on? See, this is what I'm talking about. They already ended the fucking show. See, this is why I hate these articles. That's it? That's it? There's more stuff happened. This is why I hate these fucking articles, man. So, I mean, I'm trying to get an article where I can fucking remember everything, but I mean, I remember some other stuff that happened, but I just hate how lately they're making it so much complicated to try to get a full freaking script of a show. Let me get another one. Let's see here. Let me see. I left off at all right, here. Let me see. All right, so yeah, I left off that Dragon beating Takahashi. All right, see, this one's a little bit more detailed. Yeah, there's Renee Paquette interviewing Juice Robinson, who challenges Darby Allin to a TNT match on Rampage. All right, and then we get freaking we get the tag team match. See, I was gonna go directly to the Jericho appreciation segment with Ricky Starks. See, I was about to forget about the tag team match. See, that's why I need a script. Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker versus Saraya and Toni Storm. Good match, man. Obviously, everybody was waiting for Mercedes Moné to show up. She never showed up in this, man. At the end, what's her name? Takeda Shida comes in and she throws she throws like, what was it, a kendo stick? But she was supposed to throw it at Toni Storm, but she throws it like in the middle of the ring. So instead, Britt Baker grabbed it, and she hits Toni Storm, and that's how they freaking won the match, man. Jamie Hayter hits her finisher, and fucking Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter win the match. Pendejo face for Kita Shida, man. Pendejo face for her, man. I don't know. A lot of people are saying she did that on purpose. She was asked her that Saraya chose Toni Storm over her. Who knows, man? But Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter win the match thanks to some help from Kita Shida, man. And then we get the Jericho Appreciation Society coming out, man. Everybody comes out tonight. Jesus Christ. Jericho, Daniel Garcia, Jake Hader, Angelo Parker, Matt Mora, Anna Jay, Sammy Guevara, Ty Mello. They all came out in like gold jackets, man. Jesus Christ, man. And then they freaking get interrupted by Ricky Starks, man. They just fucking insult each other for a few minutes. And then it leads off to Ricky Starks challenging Jake Hager to a match. I thought it was funny, like when Ricky Starks came, I was like, oh man, he's not coming along, and he only came out with that other guy, the Arnett guy, whatever the hell his name is. I'm like, it's like 2 versus 7, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I guess I don't know when the match is gonna be, but they're going to have a match, Ricky Starks and Jake Hader. And then we get the freaking main event, man. That triangle versus the Elites, man, and a ladder match, man. Great match. A bunch of table spots in this match. Jesus Christ, man. We saw freaking Kenny Omega do the one wing angel off the cage. We also saw freaking we saw a lot of stuff, man. Jesus Christ, man. I think Penta did a disclaimer on the top of the ladder. They put like a ladder on the bridge. It was a very good match, man. At the end, Kenny Omega climbs up. He wins the tag team titles. But what a great match, man. It was a very good show, man. Very good show, man. Like everything was good. The only thing that was maybe kind of, was the Lee Moriarty Big Bill. And even that's good, right? I kind of like that feud with Hook and Big Bill. So a very good show, man. Like, this is by far better than WWE lately, man. WWE has really shit the bed. Like it seems like all they care about is Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns bloodline shit. That's all they seem to care about lately. WWE, the last 2 shows, SmackDown and Raw, have not been very good for WWE. The last 2 shows for Dynamite have been excellent. WWE, I'm not sure, with everything going on behind the scenes, how focused they are right now. But man, yeah, Dynamite. It seems like they're taking off. Dynamite, over the last 3 years since they came through in 2019, has had the momentum. They lost it the last few months, but it seems like here as 2023 has kicked off, they're getting it back in a big way. And WWE, man, they gotta get their head out of their behind, man, because right now Dynamite's so much better than even Raw or SmackDown, and it's not even close, man. It is not even close, man. Dynamite's so much better right now. But ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm out like a light.